Hi guys, Ashley here. I am your China marketing expert, and in my videos I talk about marketing, China and leadership. Today I'm with phenomenal Elijah Whaley, and he is from Park Lu. He is working with bloggers and KOLs in China, and he is one of the top professionals in the China market when it comes to influencer marketing and engagement. And right now so many people are actually trying to get into this influencer economy. A lot of young people, they don't want to become doctors anymore, they want to become bloggers, right?
Yeah.
And there are tons of incubators in China.
Yep.
What do you personally think? Maybe you've worked with some of them or seen some of the bloggers coming out of those incubators. Is it a good thing, a bad thing? How does it work? Is it here to stay?
Well, I mean, I've incubated.
Oh, yeah. Tell me.
And I've been very, but I identified for an influencer to really provide value, they need to be an expert and or an entertainer.
Okay.
And if they
or
don't,
ideally both.
or ideally both. If you have both, that's the real magic there. And so you can't, although everybody has ambitions to be a rock star or to be a super athlete, there's something innate on top of the hard work that it's going to take. And also the reason why I'm not keen super on the incubators is because the reality is, and this is from someone who's done it from 0 to 4 years and one of the top beauty influencers in the country.
Right.
It took 2.5 years before it was any type of substantial income to be able to live off of. Who do you know that was willing to work full time
2.5 years
for 2.5 years for essentially nothing? Now, once you hit that, you can go vertical, but the reality is that that's a lot to stomach, and for most businesses, it's impossible. That being said, the ones that have been able to pull it off, the Ruhans of the world, they've gone public on the NASDAQ, and it can be very, very significant. But I would never take someone from 0 again. I would always look for talent that's before that point of going vertical and on that edge.
Right. And for those of you that are wondering, what are we talking about? Who did we take from 0? Maggie, the girlfriend here, she is a very famous fashion influencer and cosmetics,
beauty,
right?
Beauty. She's a makeup artist.
Absolutely.
Our online persona is Lilium Fu. And yeah, so she had that perfect combination of raw
It was her passion
talent
as well.
and passion.
It was her passion.
And she's a world-class makeup artist.
Right.
And so I knew that she was going to be able to actually provide that type of value.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. So it's not for everyone. It's a lot of hard work, 2.5 years, right?
Yeah.
So all those incubators, because right now in China there's more than 10 incubators that are actually operating full time. And for those incubators, sometimes you pay a tuition fee. So you basically join, you pay money, and then they are teaching you essentially a class. Sometimes you pay money, and apart from that, they sort of give you a network of people who promote for you and you promote for them, and then you're trying to rise together. And then when you start working with brands, they take a commission from you. So essentially you are a little bit like signing with a label, but before you get signed by a label, you need to, again, pay to go through a certain program. So it's very interesting. I find it fascinating. It's not happening anywhere else in the world.
Not incubators, but MCNs, the multi-channel networks,
right.
Which there's 5,000 multi-channel networks in China.
Right.
And those are the ones that grab talent a little bit later. And
once they see potential already,
once they see potential, and so it's not so much of a development play. But the problem with the MCNs and even the incubators, I find them to be quite predatory for creators because they take the common contract is 5 years and a 70-30 split, 70% for the MCN and
it's like the movie industry in the US, right?
Tough.
If you are an actor,
it's tough. It's really
and what
tough.
is 5 years in China? Think about that.
Oh yeah, who knows what's going to happen in 5 years? And platforms and environments and all sorts of things. In the life too of when you're thinking about a young person who's typically going to sign. Think about ourselves at 25 or 20 and the changes.